she was wrecking house on pretty much every other white belt girl that envisions, right? So it was probably time. And I think any other coach would have probably put out a fucking bounty on my head if I had kept her at white belt any longer, right? But again, next time you guys see her, give her hugs, give her love, all the fun stuff, right? So again, guys, not a ton of us tonight. It's not like, you know, out of electric where we get like fucking 30, 35 people getting promoted at once. Eventually, hey, my dream is that I have, you know, enough numbers one day that we can do one of those big ass promotion ceremonies. We get 35, 40 plus people earning their next belts and whatnot, right? But just keep coming, bring all your friends in here, tell them to come strangle, you know, other people and have fun doing it, right? Help the numbers grow. So talking about, guys, right, I was mentioning this the other day when I promoted Katie. We start, guys, right? Start with our blue belt promotions. So, what is it exactly, guys, right, that we're looking for from white to blue, right? This is not just me, guys, right? This is a lot of other coaches and professors around the world, right? Basically, guys, right, are you at least understanding your basic fundamentals, right? Are you understanding your basic fundamentals? More often than not, are you making the proper movements? Okay? I'm not asking for 100% perfection from anybody in here, okay? Because we all know as martial artists, perfection is impossible, right? It's that impossible goal that's looking up at us and we just spend the rest of our lives trying to chase after, okay? But are you at least understanding fundamental positions, fundamental concepts, right? Are you at least trying to turn and move the right direction when you're in a bad position, right? All of those other things, okay? Another thing, guys, right, about jiu-jitsu, right? We think back like a lot of things that people talk about with this sport. It gives the smaller man or the smaller woman a chance to survive against a larger, untrained attacker, okay? If I put a blue belt around your waist, basically, guys, what it means is that if somebody untrained, bigger than you, runs up and starts trying to maul you, you're going to be able to handle yourself. You're going to take their back, you're going to strangle the shit out of them, right? You're going to take them down, pass their guard, beat the hell out of them from top position, right? But you understand your basic fundamentals enough to be able to survive. Okay? Following that concept, right? This person would absolutely be able to do that. We've also seen this person compete in MMA before, so we know that they can do this. Eddie, here, awesome. Yeah, you got to turn around.
He's used to it. He's used to it.
I know you will all do some questionable things outside. Gracious, my friend.
Took you long enough.
Perfect size.
The great enemy.
Wait. The next two. The past couple weeks, I have been really having that strong, hard internal debate about whether or not these guys are ready for it. Okay. I have this, guys, every time that we do promotions, right? I sit there, like last night, I was up until probably about 2 o'clock, weighing everything on these two, right? And then I finally came to this too, guys, right? This is what was kind of the tipping point. Again, just because you get your next belt, it doesn't mean that you completely mastered everything at the previous rank. Okay? Sometimes guys are at that kind of in between. It's like there's a case to hold them back, there's a case to promote them, right? The two guys though that I am going to be promoting next, I issue this as a challenge, and I have absolutely zero doubt in my mind that these two guys are going to rise to the occasion. First one, Drell. Woo!
Is that your old blue belt, Jay?
Yes.
Good call.
The second person who I have absolute faith in to rise to the challenge of this. One of my longtime teammates, Arky. Get up here. Some of you guys who maybe are a little newer to the team, right? Haven't been around as long. Arky guys, right, was training here at C3 when I first started training here in 2010. When we first started the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program, right? And especially after Scott came in and took over. Arky was there, right? Arky's been here, guys, right, from damn near the beginning, right? So absolutely, it's about time to change that color. Finally, one more to go. So, yeah, there we go. So, in Professor Greg's words, not mine, right? We all steal from each other anyways in this sport anyways, right? So, in Professor Greg's words, guys, if he puts a purple belt around you, or if somebody puts a purple belt around you, they are fully expecting to one day tie a black belt around your waist. Right? You hit this point, guys, right? You definitely have a very, very solid sense of your fundamentals. You understand attacks, you understand defenses, right? You're not just randomly guessing at things. Now you're actually able to start putting together fluid combinations of attacks and sequences, right? This person, I think you guys all have gotten a roll with him and know, yeah, this dude's a monster, right? I can't hold him at blue guys anymore just to kind of cushion my ego and whatnot, but it's definitely that time. Mr. Hush. Hopefully, I didn't want to cover this belt sizes.
You can do some short tails.
Good enough. So, that is all the belts for today. As we say every time, guys, right, after promotions and whatnot, if it wasn't your time today, don't sweat it, right? Don't fret, right? I say it all the time, guys, you don't want this color to change. You don't want it to change fast, right? Yeah, we all, like, a lot of us have those aspirations of being like, you know, the next BJ Penn who gets their black belt in 4 years and whatnot. Those are like the very rare and very few freak prodigies, right? The average everyday person, which is all of us in here, right, it's gonna take some time, right? But you want it to take time, right? We want it to take time, guys, so that way we actually truly develop a good skill set and understand the knowledge behind what it is that we do. Again, there's definitely a few of you guys in here right now. There's some people who aren't here right now. There's a lot more people who are sitting right on that cusp again. They're like, okay, do I do it? Do I still hold them a little bit longer, right? So you guys know, right? The formula for success in this sport is not a secret. Show up, put in work, right? Just keep coming in, keep training, help your teammates get better, help yourself get better, right? The more the room grows, the more that we're all gonna grow, all right? Other than that though, guys, let's break in those belts the good old fashioned way. Let's strangle these kids. Let's do it. That's all I got for you guys. Hell yeah.